Yo, what's good, y'all niggas? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today, we gonna talk about the evolution of Yeat. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter. Links in the description of the pinned comment. And yeah, man, today we gonna be talking about all 8 Yeat albums for me and how Yeat has, you know what I'm saying, he evolved over time, because we all know like that during his, you know, his career, especially like right now, he is like evolving his music and stuff like that. So that's what we gonna talk about today, the evolution of Yeat. So let's begin. First, we have Alivë by Yeat. This album came out in April 2, 2021 for me. And you know, this album, me personally, it's not really one of my favorites. I don't think it's bad at all. So before y'all niggas start for me glazing and shit, like I don't think this album is bad at all. But I just don't really listen to it and come back to it because it's just like, it's cool for me. Like it's just a cool album. It's not really like crazy or anything. Like I just think it's cool. It's one of those albums where like, I'll listen to it every once in a while, but for the most part, I generally do not listen to this album. But my favorite songs on Alivë is probably like the first 7 songs. So like Always Alive, Tonka, OXY, Ecstasy. Like those are probably my favorite songs in this album. After that, like it's just War 1 is decent. Yeah, songs like Twizzy in there as well. But like for the most part, like it's just like it's alright, like it's nothing crazy. It just doesn't like, it doesn't move me for me. But the first 7 songs though, like I said, for example, Ecstasy or OXY, Always Alive, Tonka, like those first 7 songs are hard. I ain't gonna lie, those first 7 songs are hard. But after that, like it's just cool. I think it's one of Yeat's most forgettable albums in my opinion. Probably his most forgettable album in general. But yeah, man, that concludes Alivë. You know what I'm saying? Next we got 4L.
See me like it's Benny Bachi.
This album came out in, I think it was June 10 of 2021. And for me, this is where Yeat started to blow up, you know what I'm saying? He has songs like Sorry About That, which went crazy on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? He had all like the little white girls dancing to this song for me. Yeat was gonna go crazy for me. Yeat was starting to go crazy for me. And this where like Yeat's music starts to get good in my opinion for me. This where Yeat's music starts to get good, because before that, you also had albums like Different Creature and, you know, Wake Up Call, which are not good at all. This where Yeat started to get good in my opinion for me. And you know, like I said, Yeat was going crazy for me. He was blowing up on TikTok. He had music videos, like he was going crazy, bro. My favorite song on this album is probably either Going Back to Ella. Yeah, low-key, Going Back to Ella is my favorite song on 4L. That song is so fire. The way like how it just like starts out and it's like, oh, go back to Ella, like that's hard, bro. That beat is crazy too for me. Everything about that song is hard, bro. Now, even though I'm saying like, you know, this is where Yeat started to get good, 4L is still not like a crazy album to me for me. He was still trying to find his sound here, even though he kind of already found it for me. Like he was still just trying to find his sound a little bit. But this album, it's still hard, bro. It's still hard. And yeah, there's not really much else to say about 4L. It's a good album. It's a great album, but it's not one of my favorites for me. I think that there's some better albums all the way. I think Yeat, he low-key kind of gets better as, you know, he moves on into his career more and more. Like his albums get better in my opinion. So for me, like we just getting started for me. Yeat was just getting started. But next though, the next album we're gonna talk about is Up to Me.
Ooh, yeah, Rex on that table, yeah, Rex on that yacht.
This album came out in September 10th of 2021. If you notice a pattern, you'll realize that all of these albums and mixtapes, they came out in 2021. So Yeat was really on his grind, but he was mad consistent. He was dropping mad projects after project after project. For me, Yeat was going stupid. But yeah, man, for me, Up to Me, this is one of my favorite Yeat albums, I ain't gonna lie. You have so much hits, so much good songs on here, and I think Yeat really like had a big inspiration for Playboi Carti, because this was, you know, for me, like since 4L like worked for him and stuff like that, like this is when he was starting to rap on like the rage beats, and for me like the filthy type beats and stuff like that. For me, Yeat was rapping on a lot of those on here for me, and he really had that Whole Lotta Red inspiration for me, because even though it doesn't sound like Whole Lotta Red, like it kind of reminds me of Whole Lotta Red with all like the type of beats he's rapping on and stuff like that. But yeah, man, there is so many bangers on here. I could go on for days, but for me, you got Turban, you got Lying for Fun, Morning Mud. For me, like you got You Could Tell. Like there's just so many bangers on here. I low-key can't say which my favorite ones are, but if I had to make a top 5, Lying for Fun is up there. It's one of my favorite Yeat songs. Oh, you gotta put Turban in there, You Could Tell, you gotta put Morning Mud in there, and for the final one, probably either Let You Know or Get Busy, bruh. Especially Get Busy, because I remember Get Busy, that song was big on TikTok for me. It had the bells. Niggas remember the bells, bro. Niggas remember the bells, bro. That song literally like made everyone like so hype, bro. because it was so fire, bro. I don't think anyone's ever did that before. For me, that was an innovation from Yeat, putting the bells on it. Like that used to get me so hyped, bro. For me, so yeah, either Get Busy and then Let You Know was also fire as well. So yeah, man, Up To Me, a great project, man. One of my favorite Yeat albums for me. And like I said, Yeat gets better over time. So for me, it's like his work is about to get crazy, bro. But next up, after Up To Me, we have, in my opinion, basically his best album, Too Alive.
I just walk in with the Taliban. Hey, I just walk in with the Taliban.
This album came out in February 18 of 2022 for me, so this is his first album of 2022, and this is an amazing project. This is even better than Up To Me for me. This is even better than Up To Me. Yeat was getting a little bit more versatile on this project in my opinion, because in Up To Me he was rapping a lot of like whole lot of red ragey type beats, but over here he's rapping on some more chill type beats in this song for me. He was also getting features from Young Thug, Gunna, Ken Carson, Young KO. So like Yeat was really going crazy, and you could argue that he was pretty much mainstream on here, because what underground artist do you know getting features from big artists like Young Thug and Gunna? You like, no underground artist had motion like that. So for me, like, you could make an argument that Yeat was basically mainstream here. And like I said, the versatility on this project is crazy, not just from the beats but from the flows as well, like, and like the ad-libs and everything, bro. Like Yeat really evolved in this album. My favorite songs on here is probably Rollin', you got Taliban, you got Narcotics, Geek High is great, Never Again is hard as well. It's so many bangers on here. If I had to make a top 5 for Too Alive, again, Rollin' and Taliban have to be up there. They just have to be up there. I would have to say Double is fire as well. Narcotics is definitely up there, and probably Geek High as well. I would say that's my top 5 for this amazing, beautiful project. Like this album is so crazy, bro. But wait, it gets even better. You feel what I'm saying? It gets even better, because not too long after, Yeat released a deluxe, and this deluxe was called the Too Alive Geek Pack.
Yeah, I came with a blick, I just bought a fire, but I can't fuck with none of these lanes, they a fucking lie.
The Geek Pack was released on April 1 of 2022, and let me tell you, this has some of Yeat's best songs. You know what I'm saying? I think the Geek Pack is better than the regular, because every song on here is just so hard. It's such a hit. And again, the versatility of this project is absolute insanity. The beats, the flows, the ad-libs, everything is just different in every song. Yeah, features from Lil Uzi, 2 features actually from Lil Uzi, and 1 Let's Fox feature. And like for me, like Yeat was going crazy, bruh. Lil Uzi 2 on Big Tonka and 3G, which by the way, 3G is a legendary song in my opinion. That's easily top 3 Yeat like ever for me. 3G is a legendary song, bro. But in Big Tonka and 3G, Lil Uzi was going stupid, bro. No cap. No, New Turbine is also a hard hitter as well. No comment. The versatility and just how different Way Back is also just so crazy as well. Like Dub is also great as well, even though it released before the Geek Peak came out. Like everybody knew Dub, bro. Dub was also big on TikTok. For me, you had to think about the Laundromat, fire. For me, like every song on the Geek Pack is just so hard, bro. And I think it's probably his best project up to date, along with Too Alive and just in general. Just the amount of creativity that's in this deluxe is just absolutely insane. And now I feel like, in my opinion, this is where Yeat started to kind of slow down a little bit. Even though this next project is not bad at all, for me, it doesn't compare to the craziness of Too Alive and the Too Alive Geek Pack. But this next album I'm about to talk about right now, not really an album, more of an EP, but we talking about Lyfë now. This album released on September 9 of 2022, and I don't think Lyfë is as crazy as Too Alive in my opinion. Even though you have some amazing songs out here, he's rapping on some crazy beats. For me, I think his beats definitely get better over time. For me, the production in general, that's one thing I will say, the production easily gets better over time, but just the album in general, just how he was rapping, like it just didn't feel the same as it felt on Too Alive. My favorite songs on here is definitely Holy One. Holy One again is top 3 Yeat. That is a legendary song. Talk is insane as well. The beat in Talk is absolutely insane, bruh. It kind of reminds me of like some Batman movie or something like that. Like I'm just sitting at the top of a building, just looking at like down, like that beat is crazy, bruh. Up Off X is wild, you know, Flawless, you know, all them songs. System's okay as well, but for the most part, like, it's just like, it's not really an album, again, I don't come back to, other than songs like Talk and Holy One for me. But I think it was a good EP, and it was a good preparation for another amazing album for me, another amazing top tier Yeat album, which is Afterlyfë.
Yeah, you heard me right. You ain't picking no fight.
This album came out in February 24 of 2023, man. I remember when Afterlyfë dropped, niggas was mad confused, like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, this is like really different from Yeat for me. And I think this is where Yeat really started to like actually like evolve and like try to change like the type of beats he's rapping on and stuff, because there is a lot of creativity in this project. Do I think it's better than 2 Live? I think it's not better than 2 Live, but it's like, it's close. I think Afterlyfë is probably his second or third best album, because up to me it's crazy. Afterlyfë is crazy too, man. Like I said, the versatility on this project is absolutely nuts, bruh. You go from songs like No More Talk to Schmunk with NBA Youngboy to now, which I didn't really like at first, but that song Girl Me, it's just like, it just sounds kind of weird for me, because it's very like a alien-y type song, like UFO type shit, but it's still hard. Then from Now you go to Split, to How It Go, Bad Man, Demon, and then one of Yeat's most experimental songs in my opinion. I think it's called Myself. It's the outro song. I think it's a decent song in my opinion. Myself is decent. It's not crazy, but it's definitely one of his most experimental songs. And this album in general is just very experimental. My favorite song on here is probably How It Go, Split, and Schmunk. Heavyweight is cool too. But yeah, man, Afterlyfë, crazy album, bruh. Only bad thing I would say is that it didn't need to be super long. Like, it's like 25 songs or something like that. It doesn't need to be that long. But yeah, man, Afterlyfë, great project, bruh. Great project. But we still have one more album to go. It's a little bit more of a controversial one for me, in my opinion at least. And that is 2093.
When you get the money, yeah, that shit go around the world. Know you love them diamonds, so you try to see the pearls.
This album was basically released a year later. It came out in February 16 of 2024. And I remember when this album came out, I made a video on it on me not really liking it at all because of how like different it was. And niggas was hating, bro. Niggas was hating on me. I used to get hate comments all the time. But this album grew on me, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I don't really listen to this album that much, I think it's great for what it is. And again, the production on this album I think is the best part. The beats on this album are actually like really like beautiful, bro. The beats on this album are beautiful. The production is crazy. But it's just how Yeat was rapping on some of these songs that I didn't really like, because the beats are just fine. It's just how Yeat was delivering. But some of the songs grew on me for me. It's just songs like Breathe. I just can't get over that song. Breathe is kind of trash, I ain't gonna lie. Breathe is trash. I don't care what any of y'all niggas say. That song is not good, bro. That one song with Future could have been so much better, but for some reason Future's part wasn't really, it was not mixed well at all. The song with Lil Wayne was cool. Familia is nice. And yeah, man, I'd probably say Familia is my favorite song on 2093. But yeah, man, like I don't think it's Yeat's best album. I don't think it's his worst, but it's definitely not his best. But for what it is, it's a great project, and like I said, the production is absolutely amazing, man. The production is great. But yeah, man, that is the evolution of Yeat for me. The evolution of Yeat for me. He definitely evolved over his career, and you know, some people have mixed feelings about it. Some people love it, some people hate it. In my opinion, it's good that he is evolving, because you know, if you keep making the same stuff over and over again, you're definitely gonna fall off. Like, that's just not how it works. You can't be making the same stuff over and over again, because it's gonna get repetitive and you're gonna fall off. Kind of like Playboi Carti for me. His evolution from self-titled to Die Lit to Whole Lotta Red, bruh, it's crazy, bruh. He literally sounds different in every single album, bruh. He literally sounds different. So you don't have to sound different in every single album, but it's good. Like, if you're like a music artist, it's good to evolve, because if you're gonna fall off if you keep making the same repetitive stuff over and over again, bruh. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter, links in the description of the pinned comment, and let me know down in the comment section below, what do y'all think of Yeat? What's his best album? What's his worst album? I'd love to see what y'all have to think. And if you have any more video ideas, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, man, I love y'all niggas, man. I'm gonna see y'all niggas later, man. Y'all stay safe, bruh. Peace.